Welcome back to the live. I figured we'd do a live either Friday night or Saturday, but I didn't get a chance to make a video today because it's pretty disappointing. So I got the fuel tank back up on the Avalanche, which is sitting right over there, and after I put on the fuel tank, I decided to start the vehicle, got the fuel filler neck in, everything, put some gas in it. Thank God, not too much. Started up the vehicle. Vehicle's running really good. And my grandma was sitting outside and she was just like, I smell fuel. And I was just like, nah, that's just tricks playing in your head. And then I look around, no fuel anywhere. Everything is all good. Shut the vehicle off. And as soon as I shut off the vehicle, then I start seeing fuel dripping everywhere. And it's just squirting out. Well, it's not squirting out, it's dripping a lot. So I talked to one of my boys at GM, told him, yo, I figured out where my fuel leak is coming from. It's the metal lines, they're rusted out. Not anything that I've touched. Everything that I've touched actually worked out pretty well. The fuel lines are the only thing that hasn't been changed, just like my brake lines. Remember the videos I did on that one? That one I had to replace because those were rusted out. So this one, on these fuel lines, they're rusted out. I think there's only two, return line and supply line, but one's called an evap line. My boy at GM ended up sending me the part number to this so I can check it over here at my dealership in at the Chevy dealer. Hey Edward, what's going on, man? And I ended up going to the dealership. They told me they don't have those lines. They only sell it in the reels. That I have to buy the reel, cut it, and make it. Then I went back today, again later, talked to the same dude, and I told him, look, my boy works for Chevy. He told me you guys still have those lines. Checked the part number, everything. Gave him the part number. He checked it, said, yes, we do have him. So then I asked him, well, why'd you tell me I can only buy reels? So he told me those were only brake lines. But I told him I asked him for fuel lines, not brake lines. But anyway, thing is, I can get the lines. They're pre-bent, pre-made. They come with rubber pieces on them so they can hook into the plastic hoses that go to the tank. Unfortunately, those things cost like 200 bucks. So it's like total is like 300 for both lines. So I'm going to take those part numbers and go online and do some research to see if I can find those same exact hoses, because I know if I go online, I can probably find those hoses for like 40 bucks a piece instead of paying 300 for them, because it's ridiculous to pay that amount of money for some lines. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to re-drop my tank again, all over again. I have to drop this tank again, and it shouldn't be that hard this time. The little clips that broke off that hold the strap, it connects the strap to the body. Those I welded back on, and I did have clips for it, which you were supposed to see in the last video I just put out. Apparently, I forgot to put those clips in the edit, so I might just tonight, after this live, I might just throw together some random clips of me welding stuff and doing stuff, and just saying this was a blooper that it was supposed to be on. So whatever video gets dropped tonight after this, just know that it was just a regular blooper thing. Oh, heck yeah, man. Oh, I got the paperwork right here. Can you see that? Can you see the total there? $324.16 for two lines. And the crazy thing, Edward, is that you might think this is crazy dealer prices, but just so you know, aftermarket places like AutoZone, Advanced Auto, O'Reilly's, places like that, they're pretty much the same price as these. So that's why I tend to go to the dealer. If not, I shop on Amazon if I get the part number and I can find it. Unfortunately, sometimes they can fly. Sometimes those things are some big ass bugs. Sometimes they don't even have them online, that you can't even find them if you go use the part numbers. So you have no choice but to buy them from the dealer. Let's see. When I wanted to buy the fuel filler neck, no matter how many times I punched in the dealer number online, I couldn't find it. I only found it on dealer websites, and those websites cost about the same exact amount as the dealer. So I just bought it from the dealer. It did take me a long time to get it though, and stuff like that. But whatever, it is what it is. So I'm gonna end up dropping back my tank again, redoing it. And the thing is, I didn't mind that the fuel lines busted. I didn't mind that they were rusted and stuff. I just wish it would have held off a little bit longer so I could have at least driven my truck, put it off to the side, start on the restoration project for the other Jeep that I have to do, the little Geo Tracker, because it's an off-road project that's coming up next. Do that. After I worked on that, find a place with a lift and end up, who the hell is this? And end up just some random guy stopped in front of my house in a car. Stopping everywhere. And just end up taking off my body from the frame and redoing the whole frame, redoing all the suspension, redoing everything. I would have rather it to break then. But no, it had to happen now. So by the time I'm ready to restore this truck, it's already going to be partially restored because everything is getting new. I already did all new brake lines. Now I guess I got to do all new fuel lines. Thank goodness that's all the lines that there are. The only other lines that there are the little rubber hose brake lines, and those are simple and cake. So let's just hope. Actually, I think I did replace my brake lines as well when I replaced the brake hoses. I think I replaced those when I did the brake lines. But I digress. God damn, this thing is huge, bro. Get away from me, dude. I hate these bugs. I hate these bugs so much. I don't know why they show up in here all the time. They just want to follow me. But I hate these things. I can't focus. Yeah, so I gotta get these fuel lines done. I don't know why I keep saying brake lines. Gotta get them done as soon as I find where I'm ordering them from. You guys will be the first to know, and then we'll put them in on the truck. It sucks because this Avalanche can't even drive. It drives, it starts great. No engine light, no nothing. Everything is basically brand new and it's cleaned. We just gotta fix those lines now. And it's in the center of the driver's door, that part of the frame. That's where it's busted. So that sucks. And exactly where it's busted is where the two hoses, well, the two lines are held on by the plastic clip. What up, Woody? So yeah, I gotta get this. One Auto or Rock Auto? Are you asking me that? No, I don't know. I might. Oh shit! I left this open. I'm gonna check on Amazon. I always check on Amazon, but I'll price compare to Rock Auto and see what's up. But I know I can get those whole lines way cheaper. I don't know why I keep saying hoses, but I can get those lines way freaking cheaper. Just like the fuel filler neck, I paid $270 for that stupid filler neck. Okay, because I couldn't find the original one online. Something that was close to it was the Spectra brand, but I didn't want to get that brand because I don't know much about that brand. If anyone want to take a chance on that, let me know. But I got the original thing. It came with every possible thing it needed. All the hoses, clamps, everything. So $270, that's why it was that much. All I really needed was just like two hoses. One of the hoses I couldn't find, so I needed to really get that. And plus my fuel filler neck was starting to rust, but it was still pretty good shape. So I think I'll just keep that, clean it up, and store it away in case I ever need it again or to sell it to someone after, like on the side, because it's original factory. And yeah, guys, that is basically it. That's everything that's going on right now. Unfortunately, the Avalanche is down once again when we finally thought it was getting ready to run. Thank goodness I didn't drive out with it and fuel started spurting everywhere. And thank goodness there's not that much gas in the tank that it can be dropped easy by myself. So, story of my life. What's going on with you guys? Talk to me. Woody, Edward, what's going on with y'all? Anything new? Anything coming up for the weekend? And you know what? While I'm waiting for the fuel line stuff, I'm gonna just start on the episode of restoring the plastic, how to clean it, how to prep it, and restoring it with the restorer. Because I really wanted to get onto that episode, so I think that's what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting. Just start on the restoration part. Tomorrow I might film preparation and cleaning it, and or I might just film it all in one, or make it a 3-part episode: preparation or 2-part. It's all good. It all happened for a good reason. Yeah, you're right, man. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe I'm just not supposed to be on the road with the truck as of right now because someone may have hit me with my truck and destroyed my dreams of this beautiful truck because I love this truck. so much. But it's just depressing because I really do love this truck and I really miss driving it so much. I have to work this weekend. Oh man, I feel like you work every weekend, dude. Is there any weekend that you don't get off? AC is acting up on my Avi. Laugh aloud. Need it here in Texas. Oh man, yeah, Texas is harsh right now. What's going on with the AC? Have you tried recalibrating your air conditioning? There's actually a video on how to recalibrate it. It's like a series of steps you gotta press to get it to recalibrate to its proper way. Because my AC actually was giving me problems before, and I ended up doing this recalibration thing, and it started to come out by itself, which was pretty cool. Why are my sprinklers coming on again? Didn't that side come on already? Hold on, guys. I gotta check my sprinklers here. They're giving me problems. I've been trying to fix them. Doesn't feel like I get a weekend off. Days I have go by way too fast. Yeah, man. Every time I talk to you, Edward, you're always at work. You're always at stinking work. All right, dude. One already went on. Whatever, I'm just gonna shut off the sprinklers. The grass gets rained on a lot anyways. It's okay. A couple days without water will be fine for it. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, man, every time I talk to you, you're always working. It seems like you're never ever off. Who is this? When the clutch moves, it seems like it drops a few degrees. Electric fans, by the way, maybe an old compressor. So your clutch actually turns on? Like you see it turning on? Do you have enough Freon in the system? The purpose of that clutch is to turn on and off. Right? And sometimes if the system's overcharged, you wouldn't get AC. You get a lot of power draw from the engine. Like it'll slow down a little bit, and you won't. Your RPMs will go crazy, and sometimes the engine will overheat if there's too much Freon. If there's too little, then your compressor wouldn't kick on at all. But you said when the compressor turns on, when the clutch moves, it seems like that. Maybe you do have a bad compressor, you know? But I would check the Freon first to see if you have enough. See if you even have a little leak somewhere. Usually those little Schrader valves go bad. What plans do you have for the engine? The engine on the Avalanche? If you're talking about the engine on the Avalanche, I already did an entire rebuild on this motor. I did a rebuild. What's going on, Raphael? Raphael, I was telling everybody that I got another fuel leak on the truck. Unfortunately, the metal lines busted. And it just started to leak because they're rusted. So I got to go get some new ones. And they want $300 for these lines, but I'm going to look online, see if I can find them cheaper. Edward, yeah, so I did an entire engine rebuild on this motor. As of right now, there's nothing that I want to do. I do eventually plan on getting a supercharger in it eventually. But the biggest project that I want to... okay, I'll check it out. The biggest project that I want to do on this Avi coming up next, well, after the off-roading project, because I have to do that video, that project. So after that project, I do want to find a place and remove the body from the Avalanche, remove everything from the frame, and clean the frame and start piecing together everything piece by piece, replacing what isn't good, replacing what is, keeping what's good, replacing what isn't good, and going from there, and just having the truck like a brand new truck. So that'll be something cool, one of a kind, something that you guys never probably seen. It's gonna be in a whole shit ton of parts of a video, because I highly doubt there's anyone on YouTube. out there that actually did a dedicated video on how to remove the body from the frame, how to clean the body, how to remove all the rust, how to fix all the spots, how to coat it so it doesn't rust again, how to clean the frame, how to coat the frame, how to take care of the frame, how to change everything. I highly doubt there's a video there, so I'll probably be one of the first people to ever do it, and it'll be cool. It'll be a long, long, long chapter for the Avalanche saga, so that's something I am looking forward to. But after I get these few lines fixed, I want to bring the Jeep in here because we got to weld the floorboards. Like I said, I've barely weld. I don't really know how to weld much. Out of searching all of YouTube videos about avalanches, I've never seen anyone put up a video about a body off the frame. Yeah, man, I've never seen anyone do it. There was one video I came across. It was of a Suburban. Someone removed the frame from a Suburban, and I think they were doing a frame swap. That's the only thing I've ever seen close to an avalanche. And never seen anything else other than that. And they did it in their yard with just jack stands. And then they just rolled the frame out. I want to do it on lift. I don't want to do it on jack stands. Or I don't mind doing it on jack stands if I have a place. And then I saw that Harbor Freight sells this big overhead equipment that actually you can strap the body to it and it'll jack the body up off the frame, which is pretty cool. So I'll probably invest in one of that. Honestly, whenever I search up avalanches too, my videos are the only... Well, there are videos out there of it, but I'm the one who pops up the most. Because I probably been putting out so much content on the avalanche for so long that... And fun fact too, when I first got this avalanche, there were barely videos on this avalanche. When I got this avalanche and I started pumping out content on the avalanche, then I started seeing other people start putting out videos on the avalanche. I saw other people buying them as projects and stuff like that. Where are you going to do all of this? So, plan is to eventually find a place. The off-roading project with the GeoTracker will be done here in my home garage. And then the avalanche project, hopefully by then I can find a place because I have been searching all over to find a decent sized garage where I can get a lift again and do all that stuff and film videos for you guys. So hopefully coming up soon I can find somewhere like that and then do this. Yeah, because the tracker is a small vehicle. Yeah, it's so tiny. One of the things I have planned to do on the tracker is build a custom tube door for the tracker. I watched a video on it and I thought it was pretty cool, so it's something that I want to do. Not a big project as the one you're doing, but I'm thinking about taking out the carpet and putting in wood vinyl floor on my 06 mud, and dirt is bad on the carpet. Oh yeah, man, that'll be cool. That'll be pretty cool. I know on the GeoTracker I'm planning on doing I don't know if I'm going to do a diamond plate floor, but I'm not going to put back in carpet. I'm going to put something else in. Something that's like water resistant. One of the things I have planned doing tracker is build. We had a Cherry Tracker convertible just like the one you're doing. That's funny. That's funny, man. We had basically the same cars. Yeah, I love that thing. When I saw my neighbor had it, it was beat to shit, but it runs, it drives, it runs pretty well, and I got it for $400, which was a steal of a deal for me. It's a 4x4 and it runs. Sorry, it picked up your voice. Oh, that's funny. I am watching you, and both on my phone and TV. So the first part. That's funny. That's cool. But yeah, I got that tracker for $400 and it was super cheap. I couldn't pass it up. It was the cheapest 4x4 I've ever really gotten. And screw it. I think it's a fun little vehicle to mess with, and it's stick. So I'm not really a pro at driving stick, so it'd be a good practice vehicle. That's funny. So Raphael, you doing spark plugs this weekend, man? Oh, let me show you which spark plugs it is. Sorry, because I forgot. You asked me that. It is the 5/8 spark plug, if I remember correctly. But I did own a Chevy Tracker. My wife didn't like it because going down I-75 to Bradenton, whenever a truck would pass her, she felt like it would blow her all over. Yeah, those are so tiny, man. You'll feel that shit like nothing. Yeah, it is 100% a, well, 98% of 5/8. Let me hop into my truck engine real quick and see if I can. Hopefully my truck's open. Ooh, it is open. Let's hop you all, put you all here. Hold on. Oh man, let me get a light so I can check this up for you. Oh, I did show a 5/8. All right, cool. So then I don't gotta do this. Yeah, it's a 5/8. But let me disconnect my battery cable though, just so it doesn't drain out when I get these lines, because I don't know how long I gotta wait for these damn lines. So in the meantime, while we talk, I'm going to disconnect my battery cable. I gotta fix all this. It's such a mess. Everything is just a mess. Years and years of tool accumulation, guys. It's just a mess all over the place. Still a mess. Still a dang mess. Okay, I need a light. Where did I put that light? Okay. And then if you guys think that's all the sockets, nope. There's more sockets. Here you go. Sockets all over the place. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's put this light here so you guys can see me talk and do what I'm doing while I'm doing what I'm doing. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, so this is pretty disappointing, but like as Edward said, everything happens for a reason. So I don't have to. It just sucks though, because I really wanted to drive the Abby this weekend and do some stuff, and I was so excited to bring the tracker over and start, but what are you gonna do? So hopefully if I can find the guys at Chevy told me if I order the stuff Monday, I'll get it on Tuesday. But I'm gonna check Amazon because maybe I can get it. Oh man. There we go. Maybe I can get it earlier. I was thinking of doing YouTube videos on my Avalanche too when I first got it. Do it, man. Ruckus, do it. Do on my suspension, but I definitely have a video on the wheel bearing for sure. I know that because I did that over here in Florida. Why is this Florida? By the way, the link that I sent you from the sight lines to go there on a piece, which makes it better to install. Also, it says that it offers 2-day shipping. Okay, I will check that out and give it a holler and see what it is, if it's worth my dollar. And yeah, okay, so truck is disconnected. And yeah, I can't believe that this happened, but let's see here. That's a braided line. Okay, so the guy at Chevy, when he looked at it, he told me, well, my boy at Chevy told me how the fuel line goes from the back of the engine over the transmission and to the frame rail, and then that's it. That's all I have to get to it. So hopefully that'll be very easy and it wouldn't be as hard to do. And also, one of y'all complained about a clicking noise on your Avalanche when you're driving to the right side area. Mine has that too, and I gotta figure out what it is. I think it's something to do with the differential, the front diff, and maybe there might be a video of how having to rebuild my front diff coming up I've never done one before, but it's worth a shot and it's worth a try. And plus, it's cool to put online. That way, if I mess up, y'all will be the first ones to see I messed up. And if I get it, well, then y'all will be the first to see that I got it, and y'all can do the same. But I never did anything with front diff. I never rebuilt. Well, I lie. I built 2 transmissions, but that was in school, and we never even got to see if they worked. The teacher just said, yeah, they're good. So that was it. But other than that, I've never rebuilt. I never put a transmission that I built into a car, so I don't know if they really ran good. And I've never built a front diff, rear diff, or anything like that. I built motors. That's it. But it's worth a shot, and I am looking forward to doing one. So hopefully I don't have to, but I wouldn't mind to. Okay, let's put this tool away. Everybody that I've talked to, says that if you buy an original GM, you almost always have to lift the body off the frame, which opens up a whole can of worms to others that I've talked to. Says that they prefer to move in pieces, so yeah, I can see that. I can see that there'll be a whole can of worms. One being, once you lift the body off the frame, the body mounts are probably going to fall off. You're going to have to get new body mounts. You're probably going to find a whole bunch of rust that you never expected. So I could see that, but screw it, it's going to happen. This truck gotta last the rest of my life. Look, all I care about this truck is lasting the rest of my life. Anyone else who gets it after me, I don't really care, because I'll be dead by then, so it doesn't matter. But as long as I'm living, this truck has to last me for the rest of my life. And I know one day this truck will be one of those like famous like trucks that go up in value, just like the Camaros. Look at the Camaros, for example. Those Camaros, which one it is? The IROC, the 80s one, the late 80s one. Those are going up in value like crazy now. And before that, it was the ones from the 70s and early 80s. Those ones were in value. Now that generation one that I'm talking about, the late 80s are in value. And I think those are third gen, fourth gen. Is it 4th gen? I think the 4th gens are going up in value now, so. Yep. Got so much to do with this truck. Let me see if I can actually get under the truck and show you guys too, where it's leaking. Let me get the light again. Jesus Christ, I hate all these bugs. Why are bugs like on this earth? We don't need these shits. Alright, let's go under the truck and get a sneak peek of where and what shit is coming out of. What's up, man? Alright. Let us go under the truck. Oh, man. Alright. We're going underneath the truck. Let me see if I can turn you guys, too. There you go. You guys are turned. Look at that beauty. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. We're going under the truck now. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Holy shit, this is uncomfortable. Okay. Right now, you see, this is, like, I couldn't even film being under here. This sucks. This is hard. Okay, so you could barely even see it great. Right here is where the fuel tank is. And right in between this crossbar, okay, this is terrible. There's no room. Let me see if I can get out of this spot. Make better room. Okay, way better room here. Okay, so here's the fuel tank. Super close. I don't know why it's close. This crossbar here had the leak, right? So it was leaking right here. As you can see, it's a little wet on the frame. Right there. If it can show better. This is a sucky image. I'm sorry, guys. Do your neighbors think you're crazy talking on the phone, or do know what you're doing? They at first they thought I was crazy, but now they know what I do, so they're okay with it. They think I'm cool. Maybe I'll do the headliner replacement and color matching plastic up top. That'd be cool, man. Do that. Jesus Christ. Stupid phone. Who cares if it turns and the screen is turned? Why does it do this? Okay. This is a thing. Guys, bear with me. I'm trying to get this picture to show you. Okay. See right up there? There's a line that looks rusted. That line right there. That line is rusted. That is what's actually leaking. That's the problem. So let me see if I can get out of here. It's actually wet. This is terrible, guys. Hold on, bear with me. Alright. Should have never ate that sandwich. That was tough. That was a tough one. Oh my goodness. Alright, getting old. Getting very old. Okay. Alrighty, so you guys somewhat saw, or probably didn't see shit, but you all saw that that was leaking. Man, grease that wheel, bro. Laugh out loud. Which wheel? Oh, the one on the creeper? Yeah. I told you, I'm a mess. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. I need someone to help me with these things. I know, it is. It is embarrassing. It is very embarrassing. I don't know why it squeaks so much. It never hit water before. I don't get it. But it is super embarrassing. I'll spray that thing later. Some other time. But I don't know if you guys can see. So you see what I had to deal with. I could barely even maneuver the phone underneath this truck to show you guys a leak. Let alone me putting a big ass camera underneath the truck. That's why I need a lift. That's why I need this lift to show you guys things. It'll be easier, more self-explanatory. And these are things that you can actually fix at home on the ground. It's not hard to fix them at home on the ground. But when I want to show you guys a tutorial on how to do it or a step-by-step on how to do it, it's easier for me to have it uplifted in the air so I can comfortably show you, what to touch, what to take off, what not to do, stuff like that. At least you could fit under there. Oh, no, I can't fit. Man, you'll fit soon, though. You'll fit real soon. Dude, it was hard as hell for me to fit under there. If I want to fit comfortable, I got to remove the creeper. But I ate a Subway sandwich, and that shit kind of bloated me, so I couldn't get under there that well. But yeah, I don't want to drop this tank again, man. This is annoying. This part of the stuff when you it really annoys me when you do something and then you have to drop it again to do it again. Mine was leaking just before my fuel filter. You have a fuel filter. I don't even have a fuel filter, dude. My truck don't even have a fuel filter at all. It's built into the pump. So after this, then there is that stupid little metal sound thing that I have to find out what that is on the I don't know what the hell that is in the front. Mine's right in the front along front of the tank along the frame. Yeah, I don't have a filter at all. I've checked. There is none. I've dropped the tank. There isn't any. There's nothing there. It's just lines. And apparently some trucks have a filter, some trucks don't. Mine is the one that doesn't. Who's calling me? Oh, my sister's calling me. She's gonna have to wait. Cause I'm talking to you guys. I'm on live, son. So, Ryan, you know you could go custom and do braided lines and super good fittings. Kind of what race cars use. And you won't have much trouble. Can you send me some links, Raphael? Show me what I know about the braided lines. You see these ones though, these metal lines, at the end of the metal line, it's formed with a plastic piece that's built in, and then it hooks up to the plastic line that goes to the filter. So mine goes metal, and then halfway it goes plastic. And there's like a special built plastic line that it does. I don't know if I can do that with a braided line. You know what? When I redo this whole truck, I'm going to do it the way that I want the truck to be done. Something that's more easier and convenient to me than how the engineer developed it. And anyway, once I have the body off the frame, guys, give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, guys, my fault. I was being asked something by my family there. I haven't seen it done, but I knew somebody who said that that was what they did with their friend's Avalanche. Do you still know that person? And can you take a picture of it if you get a chance, or have a picture sent to you so I can see, just so I can get a general idea? Or I can look it up and check it out myself and see, because that wouldn't be half bad. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Plus, the braided lines are very flexible, so I wouldn't have to deal with the steel lines or whatever. I was thinking about doing copper lines if I had to reroute it, like bend it myself, but they already have them pre-bent. But you're right, the braided lines would be easier. If you can send me you know what, I'm gonna look online. I'm gonna look on YouTube. Maybe there's videos on how to do him, how to make him, and I'll just do that. I'll just do that. That'll be so much cooler. Who else we got online here? Number 7. Who's number 7? Number 6. Something goes on with this live. It always drops and adds people. I don't know why it does that. I was wondering the same thing you are wondering, because the back half are plastic, so you would have to have adapters. Yeah, man, when I went to the dealer, because I was showing the guys. So this is the quote that the dealer gave me for 2 lines. $324.16. That's ridiculous. And when they showed me the picture, like I said, half of it's plastic, half of it is metal. It's a special made line that's made by Chevy. I'm sure there's a way around it. I'd like to do something like that. I can look into something like that. I'm going to look up tonight and see if I can find videos on it, see if there's something that shows me how to make him, so I can be comfortable with what I'm doing. Yeah, and those lines are all one piece, which are going to be a pain in the ass to do with that lifting body. So the guy at Chevy, he told me doing the brake lines also, I'd have to lift the body up off the frame. But here's a fun fact. I never lifted that body off the frame doing those brake lines. Bro, you live in Florida. It's like one of the race capitals of the United States. You should go and check a speed shop and get their opinions. There is a viewer on here who works at a speed shop in Orlando, and I should hit him up and ask him. That is a good idea, man. I'm gonna ask him because you just sparked an idea in my head. So I'm gonna ask him. He wanted to meet up one day. Maybe I can meet up with him and ask him. But fun fact though, I never lifted up my body when I put my brake lines in. I just routed them shits in. It was hell, but I did it though. And same thing, I'm just gonna do it. Snake it down and try to pull and snake it down easy. Remember, racers are like gamers. If you need performance, you have the best. And at 9 times out of 10, it requires some custom fabrication. Yes, you are right, man. You're 100% right. And dude, after this Avalanche thing is finished, the series on the Avalanche of me rebuild, because the final thing for me on this Avalanche is doing the restoration. Once that's done, obviously later on when there's little maintenance things here and there to do, I'll do some stuff when it has to be done. But the restoration part will be the final parts of the Avalanche, because basically everything is replaced in this. So that will be the most detailed videos you guys will ever get, because I'm assuming that's gonna happen sometime in 2022. So that's when I'm gonna stop doing this everyday video thing, and I'm gonna be doing really detailed, really well videos, thought out, planned, and everything. So it'll be done then, right? After all that's said and done, I want to build a race car. Specifically, I want to build a drift car. I've always wanted to learn how to drift. Drifting has been a dream of mine, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all out. One of the vehicles I want to get is a R34 Skyline, but that's a car that I really want. It's a dream car of mine. I'm gonna try to find some other rear-wheel drive car, maybe a Mustang or something. See if I can custom put a Skyline motor in it, just like Tokyo Drift, and try to drift, learn how to drift, do some cool stuff, get the channel going into a whole different direction. Because I do like doing what I do, showing people the maintenance parts of stuff and stuff like that, but it gets old after a while. It gets boring sometimes. I want to do something different, something I've never done before, which is race cars. Look up Drew Peacock. He has a new Edge Mustang, which he dropped a 2JZ in it, which he made into a drift car. Okay, I'm going to look that up, man. Drew Peacock. He calls it Project WAP. Okay, I'm going to look into that. That would be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. I'm going to look into that. Because I know a lot of my peeps back in Trinidad and stuff, they do crazy stuff like that with their cars. And they custom everything. And I know one of my cousins, he'll be coming down. He loves doing stuff like that, so he can give me a hand in it. Except he hates being on social media. He's in SoCal. SoCal? Oh, California? Is that what SoCal means? No, I'm good. Yeah. SoCal is in South California. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out and see. That would be pretty cool. Drew Peacock. Let me see if I can write that down so I remember. Oh, pen. Yeah. Let's see. Drew Peacock. Yeah. Okay, I am ready right now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna write that down. I saved it. I'm gonna watch it this evening, and stuff like that. He's also very funny. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see what it's like. We'll see how it is. Maybe I'll get some ideas on mine. He's in the van. Hey, bro, have to get back to work. Have a great evening, my friend. You too, Edward. Have a good evening. Actually, I'm gonna head out too. I gotta go shower, and I wanna put out this video, this clip that I made that was supposed to be on yesterday's video, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna throw some little clip together and put it out for you guys so you can see the stuff I had to go through before putting on the gas tank, which I didn't get to put on yesterday's video. So I'm gonna end this here. Raphael, thanks, man. I'm gonna check out Drew Peacock. Guys, have a good night. Edward, have a good night. Raphael, have a great night. Who else is here? Ruckus, have a great night, man. Who else we got on here? Woody, have a great night. And that's all. I think I said everybody. And I will talk to you all later. Maybe tomorrow I might do a live or Sunday or something like that. Well, hopefully I have something else. Again, I picked up your voice. Okay, brother, yesterday's video, so hit me up whenever you like. It's alright, man. It's okay. I'm used to it now. But I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go take a shower and it's all sweaty in here. Alright, peace out, guys.